What's up guys, Steven here from Airsoft Tech, and today I'm bringing you guys a video of just me going over and discussing the gun you are currently looking at. It is the APS UAR, and I just wanted to show you guys the accessories that I recently unboxed. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like on the gun, and I also wanted to talk about the mixed feelings and mixed opinions that I've been seeing on the Airsoft forums as well as many YouTube videos. We'll be discussing that, but before we get into that, I'd like to give a nice shout out to my friends over at US Airsoft. They put out and produce a lot of really nice videos. It's mostly Airsoft wars, Airsoft gameplay footage, so if you like that, please go check out their channel. I will put an annotation right now on the screen, so go click that if you are interested in that, and I'll also put a link down in the description. However, before we also get into what I was talking about before about the gun, I would also like to say that at the end of this video, I'm also going to be putting in some destruction using this gun. So stick around for that. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys the flight path of the BBs and show you guys the performance of the gun. However, this is not the shooting test or the damage test. Just thought I could throw some fun stuff in this video. But anyways, going on to what I was talking about. So first, I wanted to show you guys what the accessories look like on the gun, but you guys are already looking at it, so you guys kind of already see what it looks like. However, I will zoom in now. So again, in my unboxing video, I said I got the red dot sight and the foregrip for like a bundle package, and it was around $32, so it was pretty nice. So there is the red dot sight and now the stubby rubberized foregrip. And both of them, I think they just fit the gun perfectly. I think they make the gun look a lot nicer, as the gun didn't even come with any sights to begin with when it came right out of the box. So you do have to purchase iron sights, or in this case, a red dot sight. But anyways, with those two things being installed now, I also spray painted the flash hider. I'm not sure if you guys, or if you guys are one of my subscribers that have been watching my videos, you guys would have seen the video of me unboxing this gun in the Airsoft GI mystery box, and when I took it out of the box, it was actually all scraped up, and I thought someone already owned this gun, and I was getting really nervous about that. However, no one owned it. It was just a weird case of some scratches on the barrel, or on the outer barrel, which is the part of the flash hider. So now I didn't really care about the scratches. I was just more worried about if this gun was already owned or not. But yeah, so I took some flat black spray painted everything, and I think it turned out pretty well. In the future, I probably will go ahead and buy a skinny, or maybe a little bit thicker than what you're looking at now, mock suppressor to put on that, and I think that would look a lot nicer. But as of right now, I still think that looks pretty nice, as I do like the design of the metal flash hider, which are like those little holes that you're looking at right now. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, now talking about all the mixed feelings that I've been seeing, and mixed opinions that I've been seeing upon and about the gun, actually. A lot of people are saying that the performance is, it's okay. The construction of the gun is pretty poor, as it feels pretty cheap, as well as it's back heavy. And I'm going to be addressing all of those three topics as briefly and shortly as I can, so this part of the video doesn't get too short, because I know you guys want to see the gun firing as well as the destruction part of the video. So, but anyway, so I'm going to talk pretty fast now to get over with it. But for the first, performance. This gun is absolutely outstanding. That's why I wanted to throw in the clip of the flight path of the BBs, so you guys can see the flight path, because this gun shoots absolutely perfect. The BBs fly perfectly straight if you adjust the hop up right, and I'm using .20 gram BBs with this gun, so that is not a problem at all. So whoever says that this gun's performance is pretty weak, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. But anyways, going on to the second thing now, the construction of the gun, the plastic construction of the gun. Yes, it's plastic, it's not metal, so the construction or the feel of the gun's not going to be as great or as good as if it was made out of metal. However, the plastic construction, not a problem at all. It doesn't feel cheap. There are so many more guns out there that are made out of plastic that just feel really cheap. So whoever says that this gun feels cheap, don't listen to them. They're probably just really strict with their guns, or they have they're really picky about their guns. So maybe I'm just too nice, I don't know, but I don't think the gun feels cheap at all for it being plastic. But now lastly, the thing that people have also been talking about is that the gun is back heavy. And what do you expect? The gun is a Bullpup Design, which means that the gearbox and all the heavy components are in the back of the gun, which is where the charging handle is. I'll actually zoom in here for you guys so you guys can see that. So there we go. But anyway, so the Bullpup Design, it's a pretty unique design. There's not many guns that have it. I actually like it because it gives a lot more room for the inner barrel, which makes this gun so accurate, because it's a longer inner barrel. But anyways, a lot of people are saying it's back heavy. Yes, it is back heavy. The gearbox is back there. But if you're holding the gun right and you're using the gun right, it's propped up against your shoulder. And when it's like that, then there's practically no weight whatsoever. So it really, yes, it's back heavy. But when you're using it correctly, there really isn't any... it doesn't feel heavy at all. So I don't know what people are talking about when they say that. The only thing I can think, the only thing I can think about when they do talk about that is if they're trying to use one hand and use it as like a big pistol. Well then yes, that's when the barrel is going to go up, because the back of it's going to be leaning down because it is quite heavy in the back. And that's just because maybe your forearm or your hand's not strong enough to support the whole gun perfectly straight. But again, if you're holding the gun right and it's propped up against your shoulder, you shouldn't really have a problem. It will, at least for me, there's not a problem at all. So those are the three main things that people have been talking about that I just wanted to address, and I didn't want you guys to get discouraged about this gun because of those three things. If you have been hearing those things, you might not even have been hearing about those things, but I just wanted to address it for you guys just in case you have. But also I just wanted to talk about two cons, or a few cons I also had on the gun. The magwell, the magazine, when you put the magazine in, it doesn't snap in real nice. It kind of just slides on in, and you kind of have to push to make sure it sits there and it clicks in. So that's one thing. And also the last two things, which aren't even that big of a problem, is the fire selector switch. It's kind of not it's not smooth. It's kind of jittery, it kind of moves all over the place, but you know, it's also not that big of a problem. I'd rather have a stiff fire selector switch than one that just falls to like a different fire selector switch or to a different firing mode because of like the vibration of the gun, which actually happened on one of my previous guns that I actually sold a while ago. But anyways, lastly, I just also wanted to say that the battery space is pretty tight. You need a stick type style battery, as this gun does not come with a battery, so keep that in mind. And now I'm kind of getting into a review of this gun, which I'm not meaning to do, so I'm probably going to stop talking and get into the other segments of the video. So why don't we go ahead and do that. I just wanted to discuss those three things. But yeah, so now we're going to go into the segment of the video where I'll show you guys the actual flight path of the BB. So why don't we set the camera up and you guys can see how accurate this gun actually is, and then we'll go over to the damage section. Alright guys, so as I said, the gun is really accurate, and I'm sure you guys saw that in the last segment of this video, where you could see the flight path of the BBs. But yeah, so I set up a Yoplait yogurt here. It's been in the refrigerator for quite a while, so I don't think it's going to taste good anymore. So I set it up, I'm going to shoot at it, I'm going to go back around 5 to 10 feet, and we're going to see what happens. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I think it turned out pretty well. The whole carton cup thing got shredded. As you guys can see, yogurt splattered everywhere. There's some spots on the camera. I have a lot to clean up. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. The full review of this gun will be coming out very soon. A giveaway is coming out really soon. I know I'm saying that a lot lately, but trust me, that's going to be coming out really soon. And then the shooting test is also going to be coming out very soon of this gun. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. But until next time, you guys, I'll see you guys later.